There's no plan. Well, I guess there's never a plan. So I'm like, I forgot I put the thing way up there. So I'm like, I know I want to film a video, but like, I don't want to just work out sore and have to like trudge through it and be all mucky with people. So I was like, what do I like? What's some other shit I can get sore? And I'm like, dude, you don't even fucking work. You don't even work out your abs. You don't do your core. You don't even touch your core. It's gonna be evident in how I work out right now. Are the shoes gonna have to come up? What's up with this sock? Okay, no, this is. I'm getting my back right now. Well, that's a crazy freaking like rear delt exercise with that. I know this looks goofy and it probably looks like my form's wrong, but there is no form. There is just feel. Hobo. No! He kicked it. That might have helped me actually. That might be better. This is just a full body workout. This right here. It's like my hands, fingers, forearms, triceps a little bit, rear delt, shoulders. It's like your rear delt and your front shoulders at the same time. And then your chest a little bit, your back, your side back a lot. And then sometimes like your traps if you're in a certain form. And then also your thighs, like right on my thighs. My quads. And then also your feet, because I'm on the ball of my feet. Gotta stretch it out a little bit. We're just going in fucking cold start. That is better. Oh yes, let me bring this over here. I hate, well no, I don't hate, but I'll just take away myself from this completely actually. There's no need for an opinion at all about it. My feet are sliding. Fuck, dude. Oh, shit just feels like pins and needles. This fucking book, dude. Crime and Punishment. I have never been more stressed out in my entire goddamn life than reading this book. I thought I knew what real stress was. I thought I knew what real anxiety was my entire life. I read this book. It's not like I immediately read it and was like, oh my god, what is it? No. I enjoyed this book, reading it. You know, like, read the first page, liked what I was reading, continued. And then got to Porfiry Petrovich. Yeah, that's the detective, right? Yeah. So when that detective guy is questioning Raskolnikov, and it's the motherfucker was telling you straight up like, I know, motherfucker, like I know what you're gonna do. He was basically that whole meeting, you know, like when the dude was in the closet. I don't even remember why that dude was in the closet, but that dude was in the closet. He was there like confessing for the murder, right? It was one of the painters, I think. But for me, at least when I was reading it that first time, it was like this dude was in your face saying, I know you're kind and I've studied it. I've put you behind bars, but it is the best thing for you. He was telling him that he knew what was best for him, to go suffer. But it was almost like I didn't know, even though the detective was flexing it in Raskolnikov's face in in his office, in the detective's office. It was like he almost wasn't showing that he knew at the same time. Like it was like, I know, but then also like, do I know? Like, but also putting that in your face. Or not the pages, but the paragraphs in those pages were just one long paragraph for 2 pages of just the detective guy fucking shit talking you. I don't know. Dostoevsky just knows how to get a fucking cast of characters together. And you know why? And this is just why I think I gravitate towards a book like this. And Notes from Underground. I didn't go out of my way. I actually had to read that book for a philosophy class. There's still a feeling I get from that book that I don't get from most stuff. But the stuff I do get it from is the stuff I hold virtuous in my own sense, in a way, but not. I hold it dearly, but I could live without it, and I know that, right? What it is, I think that makes it, gives something the ability for me to get close to it like that. But 1 is people, and 2 is atmosphere, and those are like my 2 things. And I don't say characters, I say people, because in a work like this, these are freaking people that I'm reading. Like, that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like I'm reading a book with characters or watching a movie with actors. It feels like I am watching people because I see myself in them. Or even if I don't have to relate to them, but I know that's how a real person would act in a situation like that. Or think in a situation like that. And what are you doing over here, dog? The instant something comes off as inauthentic with me, it fucking kills it. Because once it comes off as inauthentic, it comes off as unsoulful in a way. Like, I don't feel it. I guess I would say atmosphere. Really, just to add on to feeling. If it seems that my goal is to feel this book when I'm reading it, or feel the video game, feel Dark Souls when I boot it up, right? And I'll use Dark Souls as an example of what I'm saying for atmosphere. The instant, because atmosphere, I don't mean just setting. The instant you get into Dark Souls, it's like kind of silent though, because it's Dark Souls 1, and then you like that loud pressing sound that's like satisfying. It'll say your profile name, continue, you click OK, crank, crank. When you click, it's satisfying. You press new game, it's simple, all the lighting's low, and then you get in, and it's instantly, you get a cutscene. Because you have to have a little bit of an exposition dump in a way, but it's okay if it's something story-like. You know, it's pretty storybook, and Dark Souls is pretty storybook. It's pretty storybook fantasy. Well, I was spitting some important-ass details about Dark Souls 1, and my phone was like, you've reached your storage, and it stopped the recording. That's okay. Basically, the main takeaway was this. I said, Dark Souls 1 is like being inside a soft, warm oil painting. Any kind of sound you could think of is part of atmosphere. Okay, so if you have, let's see. If you played Dark Souls 1 without visuals but with a headset, I feel you would be happier playing the game than playing it with visuals but with no sound. The challenge for having visuals but no sound is just play Dark Souls and then take out the fucking soul from it, playing with sound but no visuals is a challenge. And it's gonna be fun. I'm like the dad trying to convince you. It would take a lot of time. I mean, you'd have to be like cracking the code, you know? Every enemy, every corner, every step, you would have to know where you're at. Blighttown? Fuck, dude. It might be easier just to remember how to do some glitch that gets you through Blighttown. But hey, that would be for you to find out in one of your many attempts. Like the Dark Souls French challenge. I like a good French challenge. I'm a Frencher. Yeah, dude. Hurry out. There's this guy over here. She's getting distracted by her own tail. I was thinking about it. You gotta have cats, dude. But if you're living alone, you gotta have dogs. But if you're living alone and you have dogs, you gotta have cats. Here's the thing. If you're raising a dog and it's kind of a defense sort of thing, it's a smart thing to have that sort of dog when you're living alone. If you're going to be raising a dog where it's also going to be bordering on attacking a motherfucker if it needs to, you want it still to be a gentle dog. You want it to be protective, right? But even the ones that are protective are, some of those dogs are pretty crazy, you know? You want your dog to be stoic. You want a stout-hearted Saint Bernard, you know? The ideal dog is loyal and compassionate. I think in order to be raising this dog, you want to be raising this dog inside and outside, but also with cats. Cats like these, not fucking assholes. And then that dog, whenever it sees cats, just kills cats, you know? I just said cats like these, and you do that? That's pretty funny, though. No damage at all. I guess there's a little bit of, like, skin flaking. This dude, though, watch the folk out, man. Man, this cat's desperate, dog. She'll just take anything she can get. You gotta leave me alone a little bit, though. Oh my god. You're crazy. This bitch is crazy, dog. No más, fool. Okay, uno más, Tomas. Ass cheeks. God, this is fucking rough, man. This is a rough workout. But we're having a good time. Oh, we're having a good time. This is good for the soul, you know that? What's the title of this video? Lollygagging? God damn, this is a cute ass cat. You know? Look how goofy this cat is, dude. It's like everything she does is a performance. Someone in a TV show, if this cat was a character, could be mad at her for acting dumb, but really she's just dumb as fuck. Like, stop acting dumb, you know what you're doing. Ripped his pants. God damn. This cat is dumb as fuck, and so am I. Well, fuck it. We didn't do much working out. Feels like I barely got in here. See that? See? This cat's fucking nuts, dude. Fucking got me. Ooh. This is actually a girl, by the way. I say he because, well, for like the first 2 years, I thought she was a boy. I just swabbed my ear with my finger, and a bunch of fucking hair came out because I just cut my hair. This was a fun little chat. I'm gonna edit it and upload it right now. I will talk to you soon.